everyone, it's Tammy, and we are going to totally case another card today. I just can't help it. The cards that they showed on this page are just gorgeous. So I know that we did this one, and we're going to do this one too. And I will do some more with this stamp set later so that you guys can see some more ideas, because I know that, you know, you can see these ideas in the catalog, but sometimes it's easier if you see someone make it so that you'll know that it's really not as difficult as it might look. And we're going to do this one today because I just think it is gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. And this is actually the card that when I saw the catalog, I was like, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous, and I want to make that. So we are going to try our best to do that again, or to make that, to case that card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of Night of Navy, and I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 on the short side, and this is just the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So it's going to be 4 1/4 by 11 inches, which is just the normal size for a card. But instead of folding it in half, we're going to do a little bit of a fancy, I don't want to say a fancy fold, but a fancy fold, sure. And I'm not exactly sure how big I want it to be, but I know that I want this to be on the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and I know I want to cut it out, so I will go ahead and put this on there too, so I can get a good measurement. And that's probably, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even need to score it first. No, sorry. Just all you have to do, this is so much easier than I thought. I am going to take my Big Shot and get these out of the way. Oh, sorry, I hit you with the Big Shot handle. And I just need my precision, because we decided that that worked way better, and I need my topper. So I'm going to run this through twice. The first time I'm going to do one end, and I'm going to put this on the very edge like this, and I'm going to put this down where I feel like I want it. If you wanted to use a magnetic thing, you could, although I think this might be a little magnetic. I don't know. And or if you wanted to use some Post-it tape, you could do that too. I am just going to do this. Is this what I want? I'm totally lying. Totally lying. Totally lying. I want this to go on this edge. I have to think about it for a second. So I want this to go close to the edge here, and then this to match up kind of in the center like this. This is what I want. Yes, this is going to do the trick. Okay, so then I'm going to put this down, and I am going to go la 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 la, get my stuff out of my way. And I go forwards and backwards. Oh, I just moved you. I'm so sorry. So now you can see that this got cut off, which is perfect. And while this is still on here, I am going to take this away, and I'm going to get my foam and my die cut getter offer. And I'm going to rub this on here. Whoops, I still had some white from yesterday when we were doing the other card. Let's see how that does. There's nothing on this metal. You can see how this cut the edge as opposed to just die or embossing it. And then A lot more of these pieces came out, but the ones that didn't are super easy to get out. So this is so cool. I really love this die cut. It's a little bit more work than other die cuts, only because it's so intricate, but that intricacy makes it stunningly beautiful. I mean, seriously. Now, for those of you that have a Cricut or a silhouette or something like that, you could do something similar with that. I actually was going to try to do that, and I didn't. Honestly, I don't know. There's a place for everything. You know that. And I love my silhouette, and I love my Cricut. But I haven't used them for a little minute because I'm just so excited about all of this stuff. But I was thinking that you could do something like this with that machine. So then all of those little pieces are off, and so we're finished with that for now. We're going to do the other side here as soon as I clean this mess up. Get them off of my foam, clean up my table. This can be trash. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm still going to need that. I'm not going to need my big one anymore. I'm going to put that down here. I need my small edge. And again, this fits both sides of the paper, which is absolutely cool to me. Put my big shot down. And we're going for the other edge this time. So I'm going to put this along the edge. And then I'm going to put this in the center, just guiding it where I want it with that. Hopefully you guys could see that. If you couldn't, then I think you can now for sure. So that's how I have it placed. I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to run it through. You'll kind of feel it when it's finished, so then you know that you can go faster or whatever. Well, this one came off, so that's all right, but I might just put it on there and do the foam thing because it seems to work a little bit nicer getting lots of these little things off if I have that on there. There's one right here, though. I tell you what, guys, there's so many things that I need to do. I need to do a plan with me video. I need to do my nails. I mean, nothing is super important, but it's all stuff I need to do. I need to get dinner ready, but I am sitting here playing instead because I just love this stuff. I can't stop. Oh, I was going to leave this on here, but you can see how nothing is on here. It seems to maybe work a little better if I leave the metal on there when I do this, but I don't know. Either way, you seem to get quite a few still like that are just stuck in here, but it's not a big deal to get them out. I hope that I'm stressing that enough so you guys aren't looking at this going, oh my gosh, it left so many things. How do you ever take all those out? It takes, you know, a minute, 60 seconds or less to get them all out. And if you wanted to, you could use a paper piercer, which would probably make it even easier. And all I really have to do is just kind of touch it and it comes right out. And that is kind of easier actually than my fingernails. There we go. I left a little bit of them stuck on here, so I'm just going to pull them off the back. Oh, that one's just bent in. Whoops. But that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So the paper piercer works the best. I don't know how I'm going to store this thing. I know it's sharp. But I don't want to leave it in the case because if I do that, I'm never going to use it. So I'm just going to take it out of the case, and I know me well enough to know that. And I used to do that, like even with perfume and stuff, I would put it back in its little box and I would only use it on special occasions. And then it would be like 5 years later and I'd go and try to use it and it would stink. And so I'd need to do better at using some of my stuff. And I try to keep it so for special occasions or for something special. And I know that I've heard before that, you know, everything's special. Let the normal things be special things. And that's true. I don't know why I have a hard time with that sometimes. I'm getting better though, but way better than I used to be, but not as good as I should be. But we all have things we can work on, right? Okay, so now we are going to finish up this card, and it's really almost done all by itself. So I'm taking this just so I can use the scorer, and I'm going to score just a little bit past this. So I can fold it in like that. And then I want this to be 5.5 about. And so I'm just making sure, and I think that will work out perfectly. Oh my goodness, that just works out perfectly. So then you have a normal sized card, and I'm just folding that in, and I'm going to use my bone folder here to finish folding it. Oh my word. Is this beautiful or what? Even just like this, it's so gorgeous. Now they had a piece of designer series paper underneath with the stripes, but I'm thinking I just want to use a regular Whisper white paper because I just think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to cut this at 4 by 5.25. And if my measurements are correct, this will show up right, this will fit right in the middle. And oh my word, look at how pretty this is. I don't even know if I'd want to write anything in it. It's so pretty. And then take some of this and tie a pretty bow, connecting both sides together. And this is just the Night of Navy Baker's Twine. Oh, I guess I should stick this down, shouldn't I? I'm literally in awe of the beauty of this. It is so simple, yet so beautiful. You will be amazed at yourself. You can do this, I promise. You can do this. And you can have the short end on this side or the short end on this side. And I'm just going to stick this through here and through here. And I don't want to tie it in a knot because then nobody could open it, so I will tie it in a bow. This is probably the hardest part of the whole card. Once you figure out how to do it, it's so easy. Oh my goodness. And then they put a little tag on here that says Wedding Wishes, which is from this stamp set that matches the Wedding Wishes right here. But I don't know anybody that's getting married, so I'm not going to put a sentiment yet. I might end up using a different stamp set and putting thank you or get well or I love you, or whatever I decide I want to put, because you could really use it for anything. Oh my word, I love it. And then they also used the Tip Top Taupe, looks like the mini ribbon, although it's not mini, it's just mini striped ribbon. It has little stripes. So you could use a different color if you wanted to. Oh goodness, I bet this would be pretty. You could add some bling up in here if you wanted to. Oh, it doesn't need anything, but this is beautiful. So you could add some gold bling, you could add some silver bling, you could tie it with a silver ribbon. Oh, here I have this silver ribbon. Where's the end of it? You could use silver ribbon. Oh, that would have been really pretty instead of the Night of Navy. Use silver ribbon to tie it. Let's try that too. I might go with that one on this card. I'm just sticking it through one of the die cut holes, And then I'm holding it with my pinky while I make my bow in hopes that I can hold it down enough to, there we go, to keep it together. Because I want them to be able to, whoever, the recipient, to be able to open the card up, of course. So I would trim these off. I wouldn't want them that long. I don't know why I'm saying I would. I will. I am. I'm doing it. Oh, I love it. I absolutely adore this card. This might be one of my favorite cards all time that I've ever made, and it was super easy, and having never done it before, I think we did it in less than 15 minutes. And all we did was look at the picture and figure out how to do it because it was so simplistic and easy. And that's one thing I love about Stampin' Up! Is that their colors match, they make things doable, and they can really help you feel like you are doing something extra special. And it really didn't take a lot of time. I don't know. It's like a meal prep, I guess. This is like a prep for cards and such. I mean, if you were out and had to buy this card, I can't imagine. I can see that fancy paper company selling this for $10 or $12. I am amazed, really. I can't just get enough. It's gorgeous. Well, thank you so very much for watching. I hope that you try it. If there's anything in here that you'd like to purchase, and I hope that you do, because this is awesome, just check my store downstairs, down below in the description box. It's open 24/7. And this again is called the Detailed Floral Thinlets. And the stamp set that it goes with is Floral Phases, and this is sold as a bundle. And I will do one more card on Friday to show you another way to use, I don't know, it might just even be my way of showing you the detailed floral thinlets this time, because I've only really used this Congratulations. And I didn't use any stamps on this card. So we will see. Maybe I'll do this week of the detailed floral thinlets and then another week later of the floral phrases. But I have so many things I want to show you. My head is exploding, so I need to get this stuff out. So enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.